It didn't work. When does the magic happen? Ah,
Oh, something's happened.
I'm talking. I am talking. Ah, who knew my voice would be this low?
The people of Rosas are good. They deserve more than...
I decide what everyone deserves.
Hi guys, welcome back to Pattern Time. You're joined with the girls of the family. Today we're going to be reviewing Wish. It's come out a while ago, but it's only just come onto Disney Plus. Yeah, we're just going to go straight into it.
Give a little recap of the movie, I guess.
Yeah.
So the so-called villain of the story, but not, I guess so-called villain of the story is Magnifico. He is like the ruler of this town, Rosas, and it's to do with people's wishes. They make a wish, it goes to him, he's holding them, he decides which wish comes out and which wish doesn't. And so there's this main character of the story, Asha, who gets picked to be his like apprentice, so she can figure out what actually goes on in the palace and what his job is. So she basically finds out that he's not as good as it seems, or as he comes across, and she finds out, obviously through the songs and the musical numbers, she finds out that he picks and chooses what wishes gets granted and what wishes just stay there forever or just get whatever. And so that comes out. She's not happy about it. She goes to tell her family or the granddad basically that something about his wish. He doesn't want to hear it, and she's not happy about everything that's going on. So she has a song and she makes a wish to a star, and obviously she didn't recognize what would happen. The star comes alive, and the star is basically there to I guess fight against Magnifico.
And to defend her own wish as well.
Yeah, exactly, and to basically sort out what's going on. Magnifico feels this power that's been woken up. He's not happy about it, and so he goes to like a dark magic sort of thing to battle this powerful magic that's been woken up. And then eventually he realizes that it was Asha that has done this thing, and so he kind of like puts a message out there, and deems her as like a vigilante if you see her, etc. She goes to tell her family and her people, her friends, a group of friends. I think not all of them are on board with her, not all of them are happy with what's going on. Some of them are,
and
some of them
her
aren't.
friends turned against her, innit?
Yep, and that was the
because
kind
he
of like the
promised.
comedy guy.
Because remember, because he promised that he would grant his wish.
Yeah,
that's why
if he
dogs her in. Yeah, exactly. So that happens, and then eventually they all come up with a plan on how they're gonna basically fight against Magnifico, and then it comes towards the end of the film. Asher is technically losing, and then he from the magic that he was getting, he has his staff and he traps the star in there because he wants to get rid of the star, because the star is the magic that is disrupting everything.
And he binds the city.
And he binds the city, and he also realizes from that he breaks the wish to threaten Asha. He breaks the grandmother's wish. Or the mother?
No, it's the
grandmother. The mother
right?
breaks her wish, and obviously we then realise that once a wish has been broken, it gives them like a deep sadness or whatever, and he realises from breaking the wishes gives him more power, so he starts to do it more often, and then we see like over the city, people just feeling this sadness instantly from a wish that's being crushed, and it's like the deepest desire almost. And then at the end, the star gets trapped. They start singing, obviously, a song, but they realise that they have magic is behind their wishes. So the wish is magic, and so they realise they've all got magic in them because of their wishes. So they obviously unite their wish to fight against Magnifico, and they overthrow him and overpower him by their wishes, and that's a recap basically of the whole film. Yeah.
So then obviously when Magnifico gets defeated, their wishes are returned to them. That's why we see the mum putting her wish back in her chest and
everything. The joy is kind of almost restored.
Yeah.
Let's talk. I'll say, from what I remember from watching the film, I did enjoy the film. I thought it was good. I know there was a lot of misconceptions about the film, because we were hearing different things about it not being good and all of that stuff. So we were like, we don't know how this is going to go. But I think I enjoyed the film. The music at the time, I wasn't sure about it at the time. Not all of them, especially the villain song. At the time, I wasn't sure about it.
Yeah,
because I was like, what on earth is going on? However, like as you know, I've been listening to the song pretty much all the time. So I think, I really like the songs anyway. But I think the story wise, it was okay. I think we talk about this all the time, comparing it to old classics. It's not hitting it like an old classic would do, but I guess it's okay in terms of a modern film. What
I mean, the story. I think the story was good. The only thing I would say when we first watched it was I didn't really understand why the villain turned the way he did. That was my thing. I didn't really understand like how we got the magic. Like obviously, obviously he turned the way he did because of what happened to his village.
He also understood just how impossible it can be to make that wish come true. How easily dreams can be destroyed. He studied the magic of the world tirelessly and became a mighty sorcerer, able to protect from harm or ill will any wish given to him.
Yeah. And obviously he didn't want that to happen again. Created roses to be like this perfect city. And obviously when the wishes started to get threatened, and his magic and his status as king started to get threatened, I understand that's when he started to turn to the dark side. But I think the way he turned so dark was like, you know what I mean? Because now you're becoming what you were so afraid of.
And it was always instant, so it was like,
and it was an extreme. It went to the extreme very quickly. And but some villains are like that. Like some of them have, when you have the time, the villain can be like, what's the word, built.
Over time.
But you know, some with villains, they're just born like that. They're just villains, like Scar. Scar never had no backstory to become a villain. He just knew that was the one that was the villain from the beginning. You know.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
So it's the same with what's his name, Magnifico.
I guess there was a build up of it.
A little bit though, because from what I remember from watching the film, I feel like they put him all the way to 100 very early on in the film.
Quickly.
So 1 minute he was like, okay, he's this new king. And then he was just not. Like, he went to like 0 to 100, like...
very quickly.
Like, what, the first half an hour of the film? So like, okay, we already know. So, that was the only thing.
I enjoyed the film. I thought it was really good. There was some moments in the film that actually brought me to tears, actually. It was really heartfelt. It was really heartfelt. Some of the songs
definitely.
And my favourites is when the wife switched on him and joined to Asha's side and the team, and that song.
I know.
That's my favourite. That one is my favourite, and I think I don't know the actor's name by heart of Asha, but she can sing very well. She can sing very well, and I thought the songs were really well written, really good, vocals was there, because with Disney the vocals matters, especially if I'm going to be singing the song again. The vocals matters, and that was good. So I thought, in terms of that, I thought it was a very good film. And like you said, you mentioned about the classics, I think today's Disney has to be today's Disney. Like, it's, you can't, then you got the classic Disney in its own right.
For sure.
In its own right. It can no longer be compared. And we've known this from, what was the first modern, what do you class as modern, 2000 onwards? So what was it? Frozen was the first modern then?
No, because that was like 2012.
Oh,
it would have been like around Tangled, Princess Tiana.
So from those ones, you class those ones modern Disney. You put that there.
Sure.
And then you put classic Disney there. Like, it can't...
I think as a whole, it was a good movie. But in terms of, like, obviously leaving the classics alone, if we're going by just the moderns...
exactly.
It still didn't hit the way Moana did, and Tangled, and Frozen.
But remember, this was the first time they did this art form in Disney. This is the first time they did art film in Disney, apart from the Spider-Man one.
Of course, the Spider-Man.
Apart from that one, but that don't count.
So
this is the first time Disney chose this new art style, and to be honest, I thought it was okay. It was okay.
I don't think, to be honest, when we were watching it, I don't think we came out with any negative, to be honest.
No.
I think the movie was good for what it was. I think it got a little bit too much backlash, and it didn't deserve that.
Yeah, it didn't deserve the backlash.
I think Disney's been lacking, and I think people have not been giving it,
extra
a chance.
Yeah, but I feel as though they tried to give us something because of the complaints that the backlash that Disney's been receiving about the Black Princess and stuff. So they gave us Asha. Which I also still feel like it's a cop-out anyway, because she's not black, so therefore you're not really filling the quota. Yeah. Because the complaints is about that it's not diverse. So, but you didn't really complete that quota with this woman.
No.
So,
no.
It was still a good film, but
I'm
There's
glad
still work
that
to be done.
I'm glad that it wasn't Disney that. As you were saying, it wasn't Disney that put it out there like, oh, okay, you've got another one.
The second,
you know what I mean? Some fans were doing that, but it wasn't Disney.
Okay.
So I'm glad that Disney made that distinction. Okay, that she's
the first biracial
there we go.
Disney princess.
So at least that was okay.
Yeah. But definitely still work to be done.
Disney's I mean, Disney's
in terms of that,
there's still work to be done in terms of that. Definitely, we need another one. But
even with modern films, like, it was a good film, but they still need to be up to a certain standard, because we were talking about it the other day. When you think about it in terms of modern films, the one modern film that is like top notch is Frozen 2.
Yeah. And I think they tried to make Asha a little bit too similar to Moana.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. I just thought I would, as we're closing, but I think they tried to make it too.
They did.
To make her too much, and she looks like her.
Yeah, she looks and acts like her.
I don't know what that's about, but yeah,
they're not original enough anymore.
Yeah.
But
in touching on the credits now.
Oh yes.
Of all the pictures of the
all the Disney characters.
It was the 100th anniversary.
They were celebrating.
So good.
Even that and the song behind it, even that was like very emotional. Like when we're all looking at it, like, oh my gosh,
it was so
the
good,
characters,
because it brought you back to your childhood.
Yeah, it really did. And we were just all in the cinema. We were like,
and it just and we were just like, it just makes you. It just goes to show that Disney's not the same anymore.
Yeah, it's
not the same anymore.
But we hope it gets back there, but still.
Yeah.
But let's rate it quickly. I know it's a bit weird to rate a Disney film, but let's rate it quickly of what number we would give it.
Okay.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I'd give it a 7.5.
And this is forgetting Disney classics.
Yeah.
So this is a new regime. Okay. What did you say? 7.5?
Yeah, give it around a 7.5.
Yeah, I'd say 7. I
was thinking 7.
I'd go with 6.5.
Oh gosh, that's low.
It's a bit low, but okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'd go with 6.5.
Okay, yeah. But all in all, we did really like it.
It was good. It was a good movie.
It was a good
We
watch.
did really like it.
Yeah. But I think I'll be watching it again now that it's on Disney
Oh
Plus.
yeah, because we haven't been watching it yet.
I think
I'll watch it again. We put it as bedtime movie sometimes, so that's definitely gonna be on the list.
So I'll be rewatching it as well.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. It's now on Disney Plus, so you're able to watch it. And for those that haven't watched it, or for those that have in the cinema, you can now rewatch it to refresh your memory. It's up to you. Let us know if you're going to be doing that, what your thoughts are on Wish. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we shall see you on the next video. Pattern time out.